Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome. Welcome to the second live stream here on Twitch. Um, Hello, Brumata. Welcome, welcome. How is it going? Hope everything is fine. Here is kinda okay. Kinda. We are trying our best in these difficult times. But yeah, here we are. Um, so what I'm going to do today, um, just a couple of infos before starting with the live performance. Today is Bandcamp Friday, so if you want to support my work, you can go on Bandcamp. They are waiving all the fees for today. So if you buy something, everything goes to the artist. And yeah, this invitation is also for every other artist that you like and that is on Bandcamp. So go there and check my music, check the music of the artist that you like, and support their work. It's super important, especially in this moment uh, for the for the people who lives on live shows and all this kind of stuff. And of course, it's not possible in this moment. So yeah, consider supporting artists in these difficult times. Let me check. Probably the volume is a bit low. Is it a little bit better now? Yeah, seems so. Okay. Um. So. Well, let me. Okay. So. Perfect. Yeah, sorry. I'm always scared about the levels because you don't know exactly how it sounds outside on the on the other side of the screen. Here the levels on my meter on OBS seems okay, but yeah, a double check is worth it, of course. Anyway, so what are we going to do today? Well, first of all, I'm here to perform today. And then probably at the end of the stream, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the graphic score project. That's a project that I started at the beginning of this year. So it's a work in progress, and I want to share with you all the things that are happening behind the scenes. Because it's a super interesting and super intriguing project for me as a musician and as a performer. So yeah, I really want to share all the process with you. So probably I will talk about it a little bit at the end of the stream. But yeah, now it's time to play something. Uh, of course, if there are any issues, just write them in the chat. I'm here to. I'm reading it and I'm watching the screens. Yeah, everything seems fine. Okay, nice. So let's go. Let's play something. thank you, Brumata. Uh, those two simple licks looping against each other sounds very nice. Almost sound polymetric, and they will clean. Well, actually, it's a polymeter. Probably it's also a polyrhythm. I don't remember what did I played exactly, but yeah, it's something that it's part of my vocabulary as a musician. I really love to have polymeters and polyrhythms inside of the composition, especially. Hello, hello. Help, I'm stuck in a loop. Well, you are in the right place, I think, because, yeah, we are also kind of stuck in a loop. um, anyway, yeah, they are part of my vocabulary, so I use them a lot, polymeters and polyrhythms, as part of my way of playing and conceiving music. Yeah, mm, that's something that I really like to do. Anyway, anyway. You are stuck in the right place. You're right, Nick. Thank you for being here, actually. It's super nice to have you here. And if you're not, of course, follow the channel because it helps me. There is a counter. Where it is? This way. Here. Here there is a counter. You can see it. So I'm trying to reach the 50 subscribers and yes, not subscriber followers to start the affiliate program of Twitch because yeah, I'm a full-time musician and sound engineer and technician, and of course in this moment in this last year and a half it was a very tough moment for art workers here in Italy with everything closed and live shows deleted and cinemas closed and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, I hope you want to support my work. I hope you like what you are listening right now. And yeah, don't forget to follow the channel. I'm also trying to understand in this first weeks because I opened this channel on Monday, so it's the first week that I'm live streaming on Twitch. So I'm trying to figure it out what are the best times and days of the week to stream for you. So yeah, probably the schedule of the live streaming will change in the next weeks. So of course, following the channel also means that you are notified about every live stream and you don't lose any one of them. So thank you again. Now, I think we should go on with another improvisation. Oh, of course, everything is improvised and everything is live here, so I'm not playing any background stuff or everything happens right now, and it's a way of sharing with you the moment and the creative process. So yeah, let's go with something else. Nice. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here, for enjoying this session together. And yeah, I hope you are having fun. I'm having a lot of fun. Um, of course, if you have any questions about the kind of setup that I'm using, I'm here to answer. Just write it in the chat. Thank you very much. And yeah, basically for this track, I used just two instruments, so the drum machine and the no input mixer. The rest are just a couple of effects and interaction between the different signals. So, for example, with one of the instruments of the drum brute, I'm controlling the gate of this analog filter. Um, the mixer goes through the analog filter and the reverb, and then there is a stretch weaver, Drolo stretch weaver here that also interacts and applies a gate effect to differ to the both the instrument that I have here and that I'm using. So yeah, it's a little bit of a complex system, but it works really well, especially with no input mixers that cannot be controlled in any kind of way except for their knobs and faders, because of course it's feedback and it's something that works um, around the circuitry of the mixer. Um, but yeah, applying some of these effects and connecting, for example, the gate signal from here, uh, um, from one of the instruments of the drum brute, can make the no input mixer interact with other electronic instrument and create this kind of dialogue, this kind of conversation between the different instruments. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Now, I think I'm gonna take a small break, like 1 minute or two, um, and then I'll be back and we go on with another improvisation. So, yeah, stay there. Don't be scared if I'm away from a couple of minutes, and see you super soon. Okay, okay, I'm back. Nice. So. Well, I think that now I can start to talk a little bit about the graphical score project, probably. Are you interested in it? Or, well, maybe I can do it at the end of the. Sorry, I'm reading the chat and some messages. Yeah, well, probably I will tell about this project a little bit later. Now I'm gonna play something else. Nice. I discovered that I forgot to 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 connect a MIDI cable. So I'm gonna do a super quick adjustment of the setup, and then I'll be ready. Lo-fi folk grindcore. Why not? Nice. Yeah, there is a MIDI cable, and it's connected from the drum machine to the looper, so I can sync the loop with the drums. So yeah, now I can do a little bit better for the grindcore folk lo-fi track. Let's try it again. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry, here it broke. Okay, I need to quickly fix it. Mhm. Nice. Okay. Well, 1 hour and 13 minutes. Nice. We have another 40 minutes. I really enjoyed this this lo-fi folk electro kind of musical situation. It's really fun, actually. Mm. Nice. Mm. Nice, nice. I can probably play a little tune just with the buzuki. Thanks, everyone. Uh, yeah, I guess I can talk a little bit about the graphical score project. Now that we are around 1 hour and a half of live stream. Um, so let me use the main camera. Okay, nice. So, what is this graphic score project that I'm talking about? Well, at the beginning of January, I contact a couple of friends, uh, and I asked them to create a graphic score that then I will go to perform. Um, what's a graphic score? Well, a graphic score it's something that it's disconnected from the idea of the classical notation, classical um, Western notation, and it has its own specific rules decided by the composer. It was started to be used in the 50s and the 60s of the past century from a lot of different experimental composer like Morton Feldman, John Cage, and Pauline Oliveros, and a lot of other people, Lamonte Young. Um, they started to think to a new way to describe the new concept that they were working on in that moment of the musical history research. Uh, so yeah, um, if you want some examples, you just need to go on the internet and Google graphic scores, and you can find a lot of them. For example, a very famous graphic score is the one from a piece that you probably have heard if you watched a Kubrick movie called 2001: A Space Odyssey. Uh, the track Atmospheres, which is part of the soundtrack, was composed by Gheorghi Ligeti, and yeah, it has a graphic score besides of the single orchestra parts of the score. So yeah, there are a lot of examples out there. Go and check them out. I also made a small recap post on my Patreon about graphic scores. So if you want, you can go there and check it out. The Patreon link is in the info page here in Twitch. So yeah, I asked a couple of friends to create some graphic scores for me. Uh, Most of them are not musicians, so they approached the graphic score idea in their own specific field. Most of them are visual artists. So, for example, there is Enei Gala, who is a Slovenian contemporary visual artist. There is Oscar Contreras Royas from Mexico, who is also a visual artist. There is Ruben Rossi from Electroacoustic, one of my projects. He is a musician and a longtime friend, and he also created a graphic score, but starting, of course, from the point of view of a musician. So yeah, it's super interesting because it's a sort of challenge. The graphic scores are something that you cannot translate in a specific and precise way, at least if the composer doesn't give you the right instructions or some very strict instructions. So yeah, one of the main things that is super fascinating to me as a composer and as a performer is that the translation is responsibility of the performer in a certain way. There are, of course, the rules decided by the composer, but there is always that certain degree of freedom, um, which is an inherent part of the composition itself. And that's something that I really like to explore in my musical research. For example, I love to play with no input mixers for this reason. The composition is the performance. They are deeply connected because no input mixers has a certain degree of unpredictability as instruments, so you can think about them as a part of the composition itself, and it's the randomness, the alia of the choice of the type of patch and of the type of movement of the knobs and faders and buttons. So yeah, there is all this kind of levels that are part of the same composition, and I really found this super fascinating. Yeah, so maybe I can show you a couple of these scores that I have here. Let me go and grab them. So yeah, these are a couple of them. Maybe I can shift the camera to the side one. Yeah, so now you can see them better. I hope it's too light. Okay, too much light. Um, yeah, it's a little bit better. Uh, so, for example, we have this one here. Don't know if you can see it. Let me move the mic. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, the this is a graphic score by Ruben. It's called Enigma, and yeah, it has a couple of instructions down there, and this is the score. So you have to translate this graphic thing into a musical composition. It's a synesthesia process that it's super interesting. I also have, for example, this amazing this amazing score by Ney Gala. Let me show you. Okay, well, kinda. Uh, this is more similar to you know, usual notation system, but of course it's more graphic and there are no specific things connected to notes and heights and frequencies and type of instruments. And I wrote down a couple of instructions here on the first page, and yeah, for example, the type of scales. There is the Frisian, and well, there are a lot of different type of scales from the Eastern and from the Slavic tradition. The rhythm is in 9/8, and the composition is mainly created for brass and wood instruments. So, for example, clarinets and saxophones and trumpets and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's super interesting, super nice. If you want to have a more in-depth look at this specific graphic scores, there are some live streams on my channel where I analyzed all of them very in depth. So yeah, they are on my YouTube channel, and you can go there. The link is in the info page here on Twitch, or of course just look for Andrei Rubliev on YouTube, and you can find my channel. So yeah, let's move on. I hope this project sounds interesting to you. As it is for me, because yeah, I found it this way of working in this collective way and with other artists from different fields super fascinating and super inspiring. So, yeah, if you're curious, again, if you're curious about this project, there is a link to my Patreon here in the info page, and there is a post that is open for everyone, so you don't need to be a patron. Of course, if you want to be a patron and support my work, it's super appreciated as usual. And yeah, I think that's a little bit of a glimpse into the graphic score project. I'm going to record all the performances in the next month. Every score is a challenge, so I need a lot of time to work on them and to rehearse because I want to perform them live. I don't want to make production pieces, so I don't want to go in the DAW and register all the single tracks. I want to be able to perform them live alone or with other people. For example, the NI Gala score is open to more people as players, as performers. So probably I will invite someone else to play with me that score. And so yeah, I'm gonna release full videos about the concept and the ideas of every single score and their translation on my YouTube channel. It's a very long term work, actually, but I'm super excited to do it. So, yeah, thank you for your interest too, of course. I think now it's time to to end the stream because we have like another 20 minutes. So I'm gonna close the stream with another improvisation, and then the next live stream will be on Monday. So if you want to be notified about when it will be exactly, just follow the channel as usual. And yeah, let's play one last improvisation. Thank you very much for being here. And yep, let's go. So. Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying this session together. It was really a pleasure to play for you and to have this time together. Uh, thank you very much. Help, I'm stuck in a loop. Thank you. It's super appreciated. As usual, don't forget to follow the channel. As you can see, there is a counter here. I'm trying to reach the 50 followers, so any support is super appreciated. And yeah, I hope to see you on Monday with the next live stream. Don't forget to check the schedule for the news about what I'm going to do, what will be planned, and the times and the dates, etc., etc., etc. Again, thank you everyone, and take care of yourself, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye bye.